Hello everyone and welcome to game number 1 in a series between Life and Remind. Someone said that they actually prefer my webcam in the bottom right corner. Some said that they prefer it on the bottom left. Leave it where it is. And I was like, how can I make everyone happy? And I realized, wait, I can make everyone happy, at least in this instance. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying my coverage and recast of the Ting Invitational. I know that Todd and Back to WarCraft had done this as well, but I know a lot of my viewers out there wanted to get my take, my play-by-play, my energy, and, well, just wanted to see me recast these games anyways. So, hopefully they are easy for you to find on YouTube under my channel. If you guys just can't wait, I do definitely suggest you guys go ahead and check out the official cast as well, as we are getting things underway. Remind has spawned as the yellow Night Elf player here at what I'll call the 10 o'clock position of Twisted Meadows. Meanwhile, down across here we see Life spawning as the red Night Elf. Night Elf versus Night Elf in this mirror match, as both players are setting down Ancients of War relatively close to powerful orange creep camps. Taking a look at the heroes, it is going to be a Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter matchup. No big surprise there, as both of those heroes are, well, relatively strong and stable. We'll see how things are going to be going here in just a moment, as archers will be trained up here in just a second. Most likely that Ancient of War will go ahead and uproot, and we'll see what the early drops dictate in terms of this game. Having access to the early mercenary camp, though, allows you to try to train up that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. It is normally a very, very useful unit. The only real downside is going to be the fact that, well, that unit can get mana burned and taken out relatively quickly. Demon Hunter now going to look to join in on this fight here. Triple or Double Wisp currently repairing. Meanwhile, off over here you see Double Wisp also repairing as well. Archer has not taken nearly as much damage, as there are no boulders to the head. We are going to be looking at, I thought I saw a +6, but no, it was just a +3 Slippers of Agility now dropped down right there. That's going to get cleared up. We also see a Potion of Greater Mana. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter picked up an item and sold it back. Not quite sure what it was. If it is a consumable, it may have been the Potion of Greater Mana, and in a battle like this, you really don't need that much mana to really come out ahead. Tome of Strength was dropped there. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter going to come across here. Double simultaneous mana burns? No simultaneous mana burns, as Remind does come in with the gets the first mana burn, and now going to come in and get a second one as well. That first mana burn, oh so important, as both sides are going to be engaging back and forth. There is another mana burn once more, and the Demon Hunter now wants to back away. He does not want to take that last bit of damage, and we'll see what's going to be happening here. Demon Hunter could try and mana burn here. Let's see what's going to be happening. That Circlet of Nobility making a relatively big difference. We are going to get Dust of Appearance, and he's going to hold on to that Potion of Greater Mana. All right, we're going to see a mana burn. Oh, wow, nicely played there. Life actually keeping track of how much mana was on Remind's Demon Hunter. Constantly clicking him, being very, very certain that he did not have 50 mana, and then finally engaged with 50 mana when the time was appropriate. Both sides are engaging back and forth. Now you can see the Demon Hunter actually took a misstep, or a purposeful step, to the Goblin Merchant Shop to pick up those Boots of Speed. And now it's going to be up to Life to figure out whether or not he wants to venture forth to the other Goblin Merchant Shop and try and pick up a pair of shoes of his own. There is a Wisp back off over here. Ancient of War is rooted right here, as we are going to be going into another small engagement once more. Mana burns once again coming again, but Forest Troll Berserker may end up getting taken down. No, Archer, beautiful pathing right there, blocking that beautifully, as that Forest Troll Berserker now has healed back up at that Moonwell. Beautifully played, beautifully done by Remind, using that Archer to body block the Demon Hunter and save that Forest Troll Berserker. In a game like WarCraft 3, StarCraft 2, or any real-time strategy, what you are really trying to be is more efficient than your opponent. Anytime that you're able to gain a 1-second advantage on your opponent, either by making them lose a little bit of gold, getting a little bit more experience, forcing them to retreat, you are gaining yourself a lead. And what you want to do is you want to chain those leads together until you can finally push forward and your opponent is really incapable of stopping you. That's what we're seeing right now, getting a little bit of damage on that Ancient of War. And now Life needs to figure out, am I going to repair this Ancient of War, or am I just going to simply root it right here? We are going to be looking at a Naga Seawitch now joining up with Remind. Remind making its way back down. It does have cold arrows. Boots of Speed have been transferred to the Naga Seawitch, and Remind's window of opportunity for striking is right now. Mana Burn straight up onto that Naga Seawitch. Mana Burn onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now trying to run away. A little bit of cold arrows causing some problems. Are we going to perhaps get another Mana Burn again? There's another Mana Burn down to 30 or down to 0 mana pretty much, as the Demon Hunter now trying to get away. Naga Seawitch is not going to be able to catch up, as the Naga Seawitch was hoping, I guess, or the Demon Hunter was hoping to hire up a Naga Seawitch of his own. Not capable of doing that right now, as you see Life's Demon Hunter is just running around the corner and running around the map. Not sure what the real purpose or point is here, but let's take a look at what's going on inside Life Space. We see we see dual Ancients of Lore currently coming in, as the Archers and the Forest Troll Shadow Priests are really not doing all that much with the Naga Seawitch and the Demon Hunter. We're going to now see an engagement there. There's another Mana Burn, only 38 points of damage, as the Demon Hunter now tries to hide in the very back. Staff of Teleportation. Damage is being dealt. It will teleport away, and Remind now has a small window of opportunity to instead clear out this Forest Troll Berserker creep camp to gain a bit of a lead. Archers, lots of archers have been added so far. Vampiric Aura giving that Demon Hunter 10% regeneration per swipe of the attack there. But the problem is that it's not that useful short of going into Ancient of Lores with a lot of units. We are looking at dual Ancients of Lore coming in from Remind off over here. That is a bit of a curious position for those Ancients of War. Those Ancients of War will be able to train up some units, and let's take a look off to the north. There is a Wisp off over there. I don't know if it's been scouted out, but the Demon Hunter desperately wants to get to level 3, and I think the Naga Seawitch will actually deny that. The Demon Hunter not going to be able to... Nope. I take it back. Naga Seawitch getting the memo. It needs to get away, and with that, Remind does get to level 3 on his Demon Hunter. Level 2 Mana Burn, but so does Life. Life also with that Staff of Preservation. Both sides with very strong armies, but we're going to take a look now. Ancients of War are in position. There is an Ancient of Wind here, and this is a full-on Ancient Trent rush. You see the higher movement speed, the higher armor. Ancient of Wind currently being added here. The Demon Hunter is trying to get in some swipes. It looks like some big damage already being dealt across here. Are we going to see a cancellation? No cancellation. The Wisp was taken down, as we now see the Naga Seawitch trying to get in position here. All right, Dryad units. Naga Seawitch in a very forward spot, in a very uncomfortable place, as you now have the units starting to do a big bit of a push. 2 Ancient Protectors already in position to try and defend this attack here, as Remind is making a slow walk up this hill. This rather unorthodox strategy, will it actually be able to do all that much? There is fortified armor on those Ancient Protectors, and that is one of the benefits for Night Elf. Their towers have fortified armor, unlike human and orc players. All right, Ancient of War is going to be getting into position. They're going to try and focus things down. There's a Mana Burn. There's some swiping back and forth. You can see the Druid of the Claw only has Roar, and that is it. Doesn't even have Rejuvenation, as the Demon Hunter now down to 215 hit points is going to go ahead and Staff of Preservation one of those units back. Demon Hunter down to 139 hit points. Scroll of Healing is used to try and save, as Life is now trying to run away. Demon Hunter teleports back at 31 hit points. Ancient of War in the backfield here. Remind also has a Mud Golem, but that is not being used all that effectively. All right, a lot of piercing damage has been used as well. Let's take a look at this. Naga Seawitch is in the back here. Are we going to get some easy focusing down onto the... yes, there goes another, and we are now trying to focus down onto these buildings. It looks like Remind's having an easy time here as he's pushing his way through. It looks as though the Demon Hunter could get taken down, though. He is down to 95 hit points, 84-40. Staff of Preservation by the Naga Seawitch, as we could see another Ancient Protector. No, that Ancient Protector not going down without a fight. The Ancients of War need to try and fight back here. They are now in full retreat. Another Ancient of War being added into this fight, as we are still trying to figure out how to break these lines. Bears waiting for enough mana for a rejuvenation. Remind still continuing this push off over here. You see that Mud Golem is just in position to try and cast a slow, as the Demon Hunter going to be rejoining on this fight. No Staff of Teleportation to join in on this fight very quickly, but the Shadow Priest has fallen. Naga Sea Witch holding on to this siege, but these buildings are very difficult to take down. All right, here we go. We see one Druid of the Talon in that front position. Mana burn onto the Naga Sea Witch. Moonstone now being used. The Moonwells being the major advantage now, as we are looking at the Ancient Protector going to get taken down. Naga Sea Witch also falls at level 1, as the Ancient Protectors are now looking to join in on this fight here. Will they be able to perhaps take down some of these Moonwells? That is the big question, as we see a Mana burn go across a Demon Hunter instead of going down on a bear. That may be a bit of an issue there. Yes, as the Ancients of War trying to fight back, the bears starting to finally get their traction and their footing, so to speak, as they are trying to push back these Ancients of War. Ancients of War down to 178 hit points. It's going to start eating up another tree as well. This Ancient of War is in position. Druid of the Talon in the backfield, continuing to fight. Staff of Preservation only into the line of fire there, as the Demon Hunter does have a potion of healing. Remind is in a great spot here. Demon Hunter is still looking to fend off this attack, as it looks like Life is not going to be able to fend off this Ancient of War. Nature's Blessing attack here, as the Druid of the Talon going to perhaps get a Fairy Fire off. No Fairy Fire there. All right, continuing the attack. Forest Troll Berserker gets taken down. Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch doesn't even finish off the Demon Hunter, as there is the GG. Remind taking down Life in game number 1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. That was an absolutely brilliant play by Remind. Going into quick tier 3, or a quick tier 2 for Nature's Blessing, and then walking into the base with those Ancients of War with 7 armor and high hit points that can be repaired either by eating trees or through regeneration on Wisp. Those Ancients of War were very difficult to get past. Yes, there was a lot of repairing coming in from Life on those Ancient Protectors. 2 Ancient Protectors went up, 2 were taken down in the middle of the battle, but still, at the end of the day, Remind able to take the game and take a 1-0 lead in this series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for game number 2. Oh, I need a tab out. All right.